So the first topic is anal, right?
No. Yeah, yeah.
No?
Okay, it is.
Okay.
It is.
Well,
That is the
okay.
first topic. Yeah.
good.
So who suggested anal again?
You did.
I did as a joke.
Wait,
But
oh.
here we
yeah,
are.
Which one of us has experience?
Dibs.
I'm going to guess that Zaz has the most experience.
Yeah.
Being
Yeah, I
what-
agree.
Yeah.
I've had a, I've had a mixed bag with anal.
Would you
feel
guys
like
believe
that's
me
actually,
if I said I do?
No,
No.
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 you're fucking 14, dude. If that was true, this would no longer be a fun event.
What about if I? What if I said it?
This borderline
like
pedophilia with you in the same VC.
Yep, this is not gonna work.
Yep, it is.
Don't worry. This is how the last one started too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It's just it's called Shitcast for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
So did we discuss everything about the first subject here, or
I mean,
we can move on from anal if you want.
or
We can
we can also discuss other,
We-
or we can keep
Quickly
discussing
analingus
this.
poggers.
I'm
You
down
don't
to,
even know what it is, probably.
I'm down to keep discussing anal, but
You
we can pretend that we discuss.
this is how the shitcast works. We discuss things for 35 seconds and then move on to something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, just abrupt ending of topic.
I mean,
Next.
we've been going for 90 seconds now, so that's a new record in my book.
That's pretty
Hell
good.
yeah.
Yeah, we managed to stay on topic for like a good while because we've said. I feel like the word's been said enough. I feel like we can move on to this stage.
I mean, considering the fact that Fortnite and penis is the last subject of this podcast,
I feel like we've got a good agenda going.
Yeah. All right. So
We have
next,
a wide breadth.
Yeah. Next.
May
is
I remind
speculation.
you guys, Hump has around 10k subscribers?
You mean 20k,
Almost
right?
20.
You do mean 20k, right?
It's gonna be 30k by the time this goes up. So
Yeah, probably.
No, after this goes up, this will push him over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Toyota's subscribers are better people. Get wrecked.
People
they are.
people sub to this dude, and this is the content he makes.
can you imagine?
What do you mean? It's the best content ever.
Yeah, it
Is-
definitely is.
No, Toyota's yours is better.
No, yours.
What?
Huggers.
No, you.
No, your content is better, King.
So are we gonna speculate a new Doom game, like a Doom? What was it called again? Doom Annihilation.
I think.
Yeah, I
think
feel like,
we should. I think we should have Portal Gun from Portal
Oh,
in
yeah.
there.
Yeah, definitely add that to the weapon wheel.
Well, you know what was weird, if we can actually speculate, was that Hugo was talking about like the next Doom game, and he said he doesn't want to make it like bigger and more, and then he made a really interesting comment, which was, how do we even do more? Like, and he started talking about all the stuff that's in Doom Eternal. So
I think
I don't
as a-
know what the next Doom game can be. He said he thinks they can make a better Doom game,
Yeah.
but he's not talking about like putting more shit in it. So maybe like just a refinement of what's there already. I don't know.
They
I
just
think
need to
as
put
it
wall
is-
running in there.
I think as it is Doom
Alright.
Eternal is very tightly designed. A refinement of the small design choices that are present and the refinement of the map design would do loads to carry the series forward. Like
Yeah.
Doom 2016 did what Doom 2016. Doom Eternal did what Doom 2 did for Ultimate Doom in terms of the fact that it's improved enemy roster and the changes made to weapons and the map approach did worlds of differences for the gameplay.
Sure.
You know.
Mhm.
And I think the only thing they can really do now is just like refine and fine tune everything into a better map set and better enemy set. There's still a lot that can be. There's still a lot that can be done. It's like when I was playing through 2016 again in 2018 in preparation for Eternal. I was thinking, it's like, man, how the fuck are they going to improve on this? And then the more I played, the more I started to notice these things. And the more I've been playing Eternal, the more I've been like, yeah, these things could be better. But it's such a massive step up. I'm really looking forward to what they do next. Anyhow, what do
Do
you
you think they will
one
make
thing that
another engine for it?
No.
Yeah, I think they will.
Maybe.
It are known for pushing technical boundaries, and they have with basically every major release that they do.
Would it need a new engine though?
That's actually a fair point.
Well,
If
yeah,
they want to keep it
perhaps.
as well optimized as Eternal, they probably will have to.
Would they need a new engine just to add in ray tracing? I
That,
don't,
that's a
Yeah.
very good question, though.
I don't think so.
But
I don't know.
should they add ray tracing?
That's a better question.
Well, have you ever considered Cultist Base and Doom Hunter Base with ray tracing? How good that would look?
Have
Have
you
you
ever?
ever considered shut the fuck up?
No,
You
like
can-
I know it shits on your performance, but it would look so cool.
It would look really nice, but the thing is, it's one
Really
of those
would.
things where FPS like frames per second in FPS games are paramount.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
more
Yeah,
faster
it's no
you get-
coincidence. It's no coincidence that the abbreviation of both is FPS.
Yeah, but I think like when the new Doom game comes out, I don't think low FPS
Alex
on ray
Jones
tracing
level
games is still an
conspiracy.
issue.
One could hope. The thing is, it's like I'm not really big into computer science. I have a few friends that are. It's really down to how they like calculate and optimize ray tracing in conjunction with components and calculations and engines and with the components and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's still really heavy.
Also, I think one of the real achievements of Eternal is that you can play it on low settings, like 100%, everything low, and it still looks wonderful.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
also a thing that people complain about because they're like, okay, why not make it even lower so I can actually play the game, aka Toyota.
Yeah.
There is that one mod.
Yeah, there is that one mod, but that just makes it looks like absolute shit, you know.
Yeah, that makes it
It's
way
barely
better.
Doom Eternal if you install that one.
I mean,
Quit Doom Eternal, never play any other video games.
Yeah.
Embarrassed for you.
I am surprised in like
Imagine playing other
how
video
good
games.
it runs on my PC, and my PC has some very low specs. Like
Yeah.
it's
God.
crazy.
when Eternal launched, I was so excited because I'm a massive Sib. But when it launched, I was so excited. I had it booted up, and I invited my friend Eric over, and we were going to play it, and then it didn't run on my 780 Ti, and I had a
Ouch.
breakdown. It was
No,
awful.
wait.
I was so
oh.
depressed.
I think
Go
I
on.
got it running on a 1050 Ti.
Yeah, like any card after 700 series can run it because the architecture is newer, from what I understand.
Just get a PS4 Lamau.
Well,
My
I know.
experience with Eternal's release was that I had to pre-order it, and I looked at r/Doom, and I saw that you could change, if you were on Xbox, you could change the date to March 20th and the time, and you'd get the game early.
No way.
So I did that.
That's
and
not
I-
real.
No, I did that, and I played the game on March 19th at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And I got to our complex, and I had to change my difficulty down to I'm too young to die because the fucking marauder.
oh my
wow.
god, dude, that's pathetic.
That is pathetic.
You shouldn't even be in this
Ouch.
voice call. How dare you? How
I
dare you
played on
struggle with
Xbox.
something?
You,
Yeah, Xbox.
yeah.
Xbox.
Oh, ew, stinky.
Imagine playing on Xbox to begin with.
I beat the
God,
Marauder on Nintendo Switch.
I can smell Pew from all the way on the different continent.
I was wondering what smelled like dog shit, and it turns out it was Pew's gameplay. Who knew?
Oh.
Also, I think my dog just shit on the floor.
That might be related.
all of our dogs simultaneously and synchronized shit.
Yeah, I just
They
said
sense
get a
Q.
dog.
Miles is too busy. I don't even know where he is. He's too busy walking around my chair and staring at me for no reason at all.
Sounds
Give him
good to me.
pets, bro.
Yeah.
Do you have any pets? Do you have any pets, Hump?
Yeah, I have 3 cats.
Oh, same. I have 3 cats and a dog. I used to have
You
5
don't have
more.
a penguin, Lamau, you fucking idiot.
But like one of my cats is racist because the white one keeps punching the black one. It's like,
Oh, babe, let's go.
Wow,
But
this
is
reminds
one
me of
them-
something,
is
and I
one of
can't
them-
put my finger on it.
But is one of them male and is the other one female? Is
the black
male
one is
always
female and the white male is
Oh
punching.
my
Oh my god! These are
Hmm.
levels of-
Twitter,
these
Twitter, are
these
you listening?
These are levels of base never before thought possible.
I like how I
cat.
showed up. I like how I showed up and I just infected every VC with base.
No, no,
No, stop.
It's just
that's not base.
As very unbased to views as.
Keep showing
Yeah,
up.
Okay,
in fact, it's extraordinarily
next
cringe.
topic.
Okay,
Cringe.
co-op potential.
Oh yeah, this was a cool one.
Yes, please.
I feel like he has a lot of he has a lot of potential. The thing is, like, how would they implement it? Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it would work that good because of like
this is
the AI is like meant for only one player.
Imagine
so, yeah.
if wouldn't the
Well-
AI just break if they had to focus on 2 Doomslayers at once?
Yeah, they
No,
just stopped.
Yeah, I
They're
think
like,
it would
in
be
no
conjunction
idea
with
what-
official
definitely
Sasmare
right.
support.
I
What
can't
else?
hear a single
this is-
thing there.
This is relevant. This is relevant, right? So Hugo was talking about why the master levels are so glitchy, and it's because they have to put an entire layer of the master level separate from the campaign level into the game, but you can still play them both. And if they don't do it right, it gets really fucked up and glitchy. And I remembered I had Kaiser Will's campaign installed. And if I tried to play the Super Gornest Master level, which is separate from the campaign, it spawned me at the Slayer Gate, locked inside that room, and I couldn't play it.
That is amazing.
Oh yeah. That is true.
So like when
I've
they
had
talk,
that happen as well.
This is not how Doom is meant to be played.
I feel like that's where Prote would struggle in making separate menus for like Horde mode or whatever.
Yeah. So when Hugo talks about like these are the difficulties we face, like imagine creating co-op and having that as another layer. It's just like
And on top of that, you have to synchronize the AI with a network in a single player game.
Mm.
You already see
It'd be a
battle
pain
modes
in the
struggling with
ass,
it a
but-
lot.
yeah.
The payoff would be massive, though. The payoff would be absolutely
That would be
huge.
amazing.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of battle mode, can we officially stop pretending that Hugo
Battle
and
mode is good.
anyone else as id cares about battle mode even a fraction as much as they care about the campaign?
I don't think that's
I stopped
entirely
pretending
true.
that years ago.
I don't think that's entirely true. I definitely think because, like, when you on Facebook and stuff, you know, Hugo posts about battle mode pretty often.
He does.
I think
But
they
everything-
care about it, but it's in a really precarious position because it's had such a over the last year. Battle mode has had so many like dips and peaks, and a lot of it has been due to issues that have just been really weird to solve. I think the worst hit to it has been in the last patch with the latest balancing. I don't know what's going on there. I think the way latency has affected the game's image, it's really going to be really difficult for battle mode to gain reputation because aside from prior to the previous update, I used to say that like battle mode was a really good mix of both contemporary and classic FPS arena design. And I would really like to see it succeed because there's a lot that can go on there, but I really think some stuff needs to be overhauled, especially with the way demons function. I would love to see demons in battle mode function closer to their campaign counterparts. And I know a lot of battle mode players don't like that idea whatsoever. But I think it's just one of those things that it could work. It just the way battle mode has come out now, I just feel like it's too late to change it.
It's too late to even add like competitive mode because it's still coming.
I don't know.
Competitive mode is still coming.
I think they mentioned it. I don't think they mentioned it while I was talking with him.
No.
But they talked about making some sort of competitive mode. Yeah.
Yeah, they're working.
Ranked ladders.
Like some kind of battle mode 2.0. You know.
Yeah.
What upsets me greatly is that when people saw battle mode coming or when they played battle mode on launch, they really didn't like it. And that's fair. There's a lot of reasons to not like it, especially at launch when it was a glitchy, laggy, unbalanced mess, more so than it is now. But what upset me more so was the fact that when 2016 came out, I played the 2016 multiplayer beta, and I genuinely enjoyed it. I thought it was all right. And then 2016 came out, and everyone announced the multiplayer was going to die. Everyone said that the multiplayer is dead. Everyone said the multiplayer is terrible. And that trend in that multiplayer perception continued for years after launch, up until about 2019. And then Battle Mode came out, and everyone was flocking to saying 2016's deathmatch was perfect.
Yeah, it's kind of
Oh
like
my
it's
God.
kind of like
It is kind of ironic. Like
The
people were
ultimate
complaining
flip-flop.
about 2016's multiplayer, and then when battle mode came, they asked for 2016's multiplayer back.
No,
That was
People chat on it
kind of
every-
ironic.
Yeah, all of a sudden it was, man, 2016's multiplayer was so great. Then why didn't you fucking play it, asshole?
well, it's the
Yeah.
same
Why
thing
are
with
you
Zelda.
so full of
Quickest
shit?
shift in perception since Nazis in Germany.
No, Zelda has the same thing. When Wind Waker came out, people were pissed off because it had like a cartoony art style, and then Twilight Princess came out, and people were complaining. Right, like they were like, "Well, this has no personality at all. Why is it so fucking bland?" You know, like Zelda
Yeah,
has the
Why
exact
isn't
same
it? Why
thing.
isn't it more like Wind Waker? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And like that's what it was. The
We've come
reason
to
Hugo and
expect
Marty decided to go in the direction of battle mode is because the previous fucking multiplayer was received so poorly.
Yes.
They gave it years and years of support trying to make it better, and no one cared. So they were just like, all right, let's do something different next time.
Yeah, but you cannot change the FOV.
Yeah.
True.
That's
The thing
fair.
is, it's like Doom 2016's multiplayer is fine. It's really as close to modern arena FPSs go, aside from Dusk, because that's more of a AA title, it's really, really good. Not really, really good. It's good, but it just has some aspects that don't mesh well with the core design. And I think the map design is really good. The weapon balance is fairly well reasoned, and the power-up systems and stuff like that. It all harkens back to like Unreal and all those kind of shooters and stuff. But that's the worst part of it. It's just it doesn't feel like it has its own identity, and you have all these concepts that clash together, and they don't mesh for a cohesive multiplayer. I feel like Battlemode does that better. Battlemode is a more cohesive multiplayer mode in terms of its fundamental design and approach. Like, something I mentioned earlier was the fact that it's a good mix of a contemporary and classic. In terms of contemporary, there's like cooldowns and matchup knowledge. And in classic, you know, there's positioning, there's movement, there's resource management. It's all there. It's just, it's made such a terrible impression. It's going to be really hard to get that back at this stage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's still extraordinarily frustrating to play.
Yeah, especially since especially with the latency. It's so, like, as demons, you can get hit behind walls that are in entirely different postcodes to you, and as Slayer, you can get stuck on things, you can get CC'd by enemies nowhere near you, you can get denied resources that should have dropped 30 to 40 seconds ago. It's like in a game like Doom where the time space of 3 to 4 seconds is massive, and you have like the delay of 6 to 8.
I think Quake Champions Competitive had like a similar problem where the engine allowed people to shoot others through walls and stuff because of latency, which was completely fucking broken.
Dude, there's a Battlemode has its own version of that. It's called the headshot clip. If you headshot a demon with either the ballista or the precision bolt, that projectile goes through all terrain.
What?
It clips through everything behind it and hits whatever's there.
That is slightly unfortunate.
Can I even fix that? I don't know at this point.
I don't know how.
How does that even happen?
What
the thing is,
causes
it's like
this?
the thing is that for us, it's really easy to be like, why isn't thing like X? And although we're aware of the troubles and tribulations in game design, we don't really know how bad it gets.
Yeah.
I didn't really realize how hard bugs are to fix until I heard Hugo talk about it, being like, yeah, we had a really hard time fixing Blood Punch and No Target and stuff. And I mean, like, No Target is fixed, but now you have, like, if you chainsaw a demon that is, like, on a platform that's going up, you just go through the platform.
I saw your video. Yeah, I saw your video.
Yeah. That used to happen.
Yeah.
And I mean,
before No Target.
I don't like that at all, because now we like, how many moving platforms are in Doom Eternal? Like, barely any of them. So who cares, really?
Yeah.
I think that's a fair point, yeah.
Yeah, like sometimes you clip through terrain, but like that's better than just missing chainsaws in general, you know.
That's something.
Missing almost all of the chainsaws versus.
Yeah, I don't want to die in an Ultra Nightmare run because of that. I'd rather
missing 90% of all chainsaws versus I had to reload checkpoint this one time.
Yeah, like and in Ultra Nightmare runs, if you fall through the terrain because of it, like you can just Alt F4 and reload checkpoint.
Yeah, there's absolutely.
Yeah, like
you know when you
not
can't
even Hugo
Alt
can
F4
fault you for that.
You know when you can't Alt F4 when you're fucking dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you can try.
Well, you can do
you
it.
will try.
No, you can do it. You can like Alt F4 once you've died, but you'll respawn without any weapons.
Yeah. Or double jump, or dashes, or whatever.
Yeah, basically.
It's an unfortunate state of being that everyone experiences at least once.
Yep.
I do enjoy. This is only a little bit related, but I do enjoy that if you type God for God mode when you're playing Ultra Nightmare, you just die.
Oh yeah, no,
that is fun.
No, you don't die. You get set to like 1 HP, I think.
No, you get set to 20 HP, and then you can't take any HP back.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
And you can't undo it. You are stuck in God mode.
Yep.
Ultimate new challenge.
I mean, people found out ways to break Ultra Nightmare anyway, but like that's still fucking funny.
I saw Bloodshot's sub 10-minute run of Tag 2. That made me giggle.
What are all the glitches you found?
There's a couple of fucking ballista skips and slow boosts. Nothing that we haven't already seen in the majority of other speedruns, but it's funny.
Did you guys see that?
No, it is quite funny.
Did you guys see the edge boosting?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is it as bad or worse than the rail boosting in Tag 1?
I think, I don't know actually. Like, is it better or worse?
It's about equal, let's say.
Yeah. They fixed
Maybe
something
worse.
and people immediately
Maybe
found
better,
this.
even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they just keep on finding new shit to do. Like it's software. It's like they put an invisible wall. You know, like in the purple sludge part of Exaltia, where you have to go through like tentacles and shit. You used to be able to just dash over and grab the platform on the other side, but they just put an invisible wall there. But if you like, you can just barely jump under the invisible wall and then double jump, and then you can just grab the platform still. But like, why put an invisible wall there?
Is that the one near the mod bot?
Yeah, but like, why?
Yeah.
Why ruin mastery? Like, new players aren't gonna do that, you know?
Yeah, there's so many like death volumes that just make you die and respawn. I have so many stupid ones on Final Sin where like I'm just meat hooking towards something like on the ground, like level, and I just die and it just respawns me.
There's also one in Reclaimed Earth where you ever so slightly jump outside of an arena and you just
you just immediately die. I hate those. It's like you have such an expressive move. Like Mars Core is terrible for it as well. You know where the Cacodemon normally spawns on the left side over the pit?
Yeah.
If you go where he spawns, or even like a little beyond it, you just immediately die.
What the fuck?
I feel like one thing Eternal.
Wait, really?
I feel like one thing Eternal could really improve on is that it's got fantastic arena design, and it's something Kaiser Will does in his campaign that I really fucking like. Is that you can transition between different parts of the level in different arenas to do one overall arena. Because I thought like when I was in Urdak and I was going between 3 separate platforms to do basically what is one cohesive arena. That was badass, you know, and that's something I really want to see Eternal do, and especially with the movement options unavailable.
Yeah.
You know, being able to like go between different parts of a level to deal with what is basically a cohesive arena.
Yeah.
I
think invisible walls are like fine if they block out, if they like block you from going out of bounds. But if it doesn't get you out of bounds, then they shouldn't put an invisible wall there at all.
Yeah.
Or I think barrier.
I mean, there's limitations to like how far that should be taken. But if it's at the point where, it might save someone a few seconds if they're at the point of skill that they could actually pull something like that off. What is the point in placing an invisible wall there or some other obstacle to prevent it?
Our complex has a terrible death volume outside of Diner Arena.
Yeah,
where I think I've showed this one to you, Toyota, and I've showed it definitely to you, Will, where you can meat hook up and land on the roof. And the second you're near the roof, it just kills you.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
I don't think I've seen it.
I'll like clip it and just upload it or something.
Yeah, sure.
It's a funny one.
Yeah, like that's the thing that makes Doom Eternal fun, just being able to blaze through levels because of the skips you learned. But like if they're slowly patching them out, like then it's not fun replaying the campaign either.
It's not really.
And also, there's also the thing that like people will find other skips.
Yeah,
it's not like the spear arena. If you guys know what I'm talking about, the one with the triple doors in Exaltia. You can just entirely skip that, or you used to be able to just entirely skip that by b-hopping like a really long b-hop all the way over and then just jumping onto it. Now you have to go slightly around it, and it's slightly more difficult, but you can still do it.
Yeah. Did they put like a death barrier there?
No, it's just an invisible wall, but
Jesus Christ,
still a pain in the ass.
That is so lame. Like they see people do it, they're like, okay, they don't think,
You can
okay,
go
cool,
under it.
they mastered it, cool. They're like, no, this is not how you play the game.
It's also worth noting that sometimes
a weird way of removing depth.
Yeah.
Sometimes those skips can also affect, because like the game is still pulling memory from things, and it's still like loading things, and it's still doing things all the time, even when you're playing. Sometimes those skips can affect the way other things load. And if it's a fact that that trigger is triggered and it fucks someone up who isn't trying to do that thing, like they're not looking, they're like, the thing is they love, like if you've seen their interview when they're like watching speedruns and stuff, they love the shit.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that like some of it can end up breaking other things detrimentally, you know?
But see, Zaz, I choose to ignore that.
Fair enough.
but like if you do those skips, then you've already seen the game. Like, not broken. You know, it doesn't matter if you see areas unloaded. People that play on a normal hard drive see textures unloaded all the time.
Like, I forgot.
Remember in 2016 when you pulled up a new weapon, even with like a solid state drive, they still needed to pop in the textures of the new weapons, like when you restart a level or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just always pop in.
Going back to the original topic of co-op,
wait, what?
We mega drifted off there.
Before we do that, can I say something about an invisible wall on World Sphere that I despise so much?
Okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
In the first arena, before the Screecher arena, there's like that little bridge.
Okay, next topic.
If you if you even slightly jump off of that bridge, you're dead.
Yeah.
You just get fall damage and you leave and you go back, and it pisses me off so much because I constantly try and meat hook through there and fling myself back into the arena, especially in Will Spear Master level, and I just get killed, and it's so annoying.
Reclaimed Earth also have to ask that. Yeah.
Just don't meat hook forehead.
I know, but it hurts not to meat hook. Have you seen my gameplay?
No. They introduce meat hook platforming.
Yeah, it's bad because you're bad.
They show you that meat hooking has momentum bound to it, and then they're like, okay, if you master this, enjoy this new invisible wall we put here.
I really hate how the meat hook nodes take away your momentum.
Yeah, they do.
But the game hates you, LMFAO.
Yeah,
Lol.
I've noticed that too. Like, they introduce meat hook platforming, but it's not like if you get a good meat hook in, you go forward really fast because they tweaked it on the meat hook things where you hatch onto, you know.
Yeah, I really like how your icon in Discord is spinning really fast.
Oh, you're just constantly.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Is that just like 3 frames playing back and forth, or is it like 5?
It's I don't know. Someone else made it. I think Egon made it, but
okay.
as you can see, like it isn't really that accurate because like the arms just stay at his side.
Now that you've
But
I
like,
suppose, yeah.
But like when it's playing really fast, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you get the idea. The idea translates, I suppose.
Yeah.
Never forget the time when Hmmmp had the profile picture of my incredible drawing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, going back to co-op. Someone in chat last night had a really good idea of that. If you complete an arena, there's 2 ideas to co-op at the moment that people are kind of playing with, just hypothetically speaking, being competitive co-op and just straight co-op. I really like the idea that if you complete your arena before your friend or your opponent, then your demons get transferred to them.
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
That sounds like a pain in the ass that I would love.
That sounds badass. And I do like the idea of just 2 slayers going at it. Like if it was the fact that you could like select specific mods or specific weapons, like if each of you got 1 super weapon to choose between you, and then like you get either specific suit tokens or like specific sentinel upgrades, you know?
That would be great with the super weapons because you can have another guy can have a BFG where they can just click and be done. When the other guy has an unmaker and they have to be smart about it.
If I'm understanding the idea right, it would be kind of like how competitive online Tetris works, if any of you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If you like clear lines, then they'd just be shoved over.
Yes.
That's a really cool idea. I really like that.
That's a really nice concept. I like the idea. I think that would be amazing for a co-op game.
Hugo, please fix.
For a co-op mode, I mean.
Yeah.
I think balancing 2 fully powered slayers in a co-op arena would be really fucking hard. So if you split up like suit tokens, Praetor suit tokens, sentinel crystals, weapons, mods, mastery tokens between the 2 players, I think that'd be pretty badass. It's like, okay, I have quick draw belch and napalm belch, but he has armor for blood and health for blood. Or
the thing is, how would the AI know like which layer to target? I think that's the main problem with it.
The thing is I know Unreal it makes that easier to program because it's made with online games in mind, but the difficulty would be having it in engine. They would have to like retroactively either fit it onto IdTech 7, or it's something we could get in IdTech 8 if they decide to use that for the next Doom game.
What if they add like a ranking system for who completes levels the fastest?
Maybe.
So inbuilt speedrunning?
Yeah. I mean, they would have to patch a lot of speedrunning shit, but like, it would be cool, right?
It'd be cool. I don't really like using time estimates as a measure of like skill against other players. I feel like Doom Eternal is one of those things. I constantly say this. But Doom Eternal is one of those games where a lot like Devil May Cry, where a lot of the skill comes in like technical and community perspective in terms of in-game freestyles. So it's like it's how you played across an arena or how you played in a specific situation and the techniques and the concepts that you apply in your gameplay and translate it onto your situation. You know, that's what really makes for like high level. Like you'll see a lot of people doing PB Rocket, but you'll only see a handful of people doing like PB Rocket B hops after a meat hook swing. And the latter is technically and mechanically infinitely more impressive than a faster PB Rocket, but a faster PB Rocket might kill something faster.
It's that kind of. It's a kind of like the type of game where there's not only one way to play. There's multiple.
Yeah, and that's pretty frustrating to me about when people say that.
Alright, so what about a Slayer versus Slayer game mode in the arenas made for battle mode?
I think Toyota wanted to build on what he was saying there, actually.
I also thought about something like an endless mode, and it had some kind of leaderboards. I think that would be really cool as well.
You know, when someone mentioned horde mode, I thought it meant endless mode. Like the cyber grind, you know? But like...
Oh yeah, the cyber grind from Ultra Kill. One of my friends has
like,
the
something
top on that.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
No. I was just mentioning that one of my friends has a top.
I was thinking something like Dusk's endless mode. I think that would be really cool.
Imagine if the arenas in Doom Eternal endless mode shaped like they do in Ultra Kill, then the no targets thing would be broken as hell.
Oh god, yeah. I was thinking like if they had evolving arenas in the next Doom game, that'd be cool. On an offside note, we should totally do a Dusk Deathmatch community night.
Sure, I'd be up for it.
That would be badass. We should totally.
I'm bad at Dusk though.
Just get good. You have like multiple days to do it.
You have multiple days to get good at Dusk, and the good thing about Dusk is that it's not very difficult to get good at, but it's very, very fun.
Yeah.
Duskmare is insanely hard.
Duskmare is insanely hard. Why would you play it, lol?
I did a run of the first episode with Duskmare.
Oh, speaking of Duskmare, this is a perfect time to talk about my custom difficulty.
Oh, right.
Oh, the Zazman difficulty?
Yeah,
Zazmare.
So I'm doing a difficult. Sorry to interrupt you on Toyota about Duskmare. We'll get back to that.
Sure.
I'm doing a custom difficulty called Zazmare, working title. It's going to be double enemy damage dealt, double enemy speed, half damage dealt, and triple enemy actions with frontal shield, super heavy ice bomb immunity, buffed Kakos, buffed Arachnotrons, so their turret speed is brought back to the original, and Kakos no longer stagger from sticky bombs. And what else? No super weapons, no saving throw, all arenas, no buff totem destroys.
This is just a terrible idea, Zaz, and you're terrible for thinking of it.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna be streaming the whole thing, and I'm gonna put a trailer on my channel for that.
But is it more terrible than brawler mode?
Oh, I have no idea.
That is
man.
No,
that's a very good question, though.
No, because it's funny.
Yeah.
Solely on grounds that Zazmare is hilarious. It is better than Brawler.
It's like different types of difficulty, I think. Like,
it's gonna make for some funny content on my YouTube gaming channel.
Hell yeah, bro, that's me right now. You were saying about Duskmare being really difficult, Toyota?
Yeah, it is.
Just get
like,
good.
It's not being difficult. Kind of difficult. It's like the thing where you get shot once and you just die.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it one
talking about Zazmare?
Basically.
Yeah.
You're right.
I like
Official
the fact
support
that
for Zazmare from id Software is the day that I suck off Hugo Martin.
days.
But he has a wife and kids.
Zazmare official support.
When has a wife and kids, that's obsolete, my guy.
Talking about Hugo Martin, the next topic is in fact Hugo Martin. Yeah.
I like Hugo. He's cool.
Hugo's
He's
cool.
the nicest guy ever.
Hugo's a good guy.
I really love how he talks about game design. I love that. It's like one of those things you can really tell that he's super into just not the mechanical aspect of game design, but the player psychology in it, and I really, really fucking like that.
He's so
He sounds like a
passionate
kid in
about
a
the
candy
game.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every time you hear someone talk with Hugo, it seems like he's so passionate about what he's talking about. Like it seems like he can talk about it like forever. Just
I just
about
like
random stuff.
I imagine that Hugo goes and sits down in a restaurant, and, or at an arcade. He just sits there, and he has like a hoodie on, so no one recognizes him because he's the director of Doom. and then someone, some kid, someone somewhere will be like, "This game is bullshit," and Hugo will leap from his chair and triumphantly and say, "Did someone mention game design?"
That's unironically me.
No, guys, did you hear that yesterday? Under the Mail was streaming, right? That live stream where I was in and Toyota, and so what happened is Hugo Martin joined the stream while he was eating in a restaurant with his wife and kids.
Well, it's crazy.
And he donated
$5.
He joined the call.
No, he joined like he was watching the live stream in a restaurant. He was just sitting there with his earbuds in, listening to us play.
So, like the last time, there was this one time when, as I was thinking of this joke today, and the joke was, Toyota, I can't believe you're so irresponsible with the time with streaming. Because like imagine if you just so happened to stream on the anniversary of Hugo's marriage. He would choose.
Oh, the poor guy.
He would have to.
Poor guy.
He would have to apologize to his wife so much because obviously he would be watching your stream.
Yeah.
That was the joke I came up with today. 5 hours later, actually, Hugo was out at dinner with his wife and children, and he was on his stream on his phone.
Yeah.
No, what that actually.
It's funny because I was streaming today as well, and out of nowhere he joined, and he said, "Out of my way to ride a bike with my kids." Just out of nowhere, like he joins and just says that he's gonna take some time with his kids, and he just leaves.
Yeah, but it's literally.
It's so funny.
It's literally. We asked him, okay, can you also join VC because it's Mayo's anniversary video, and he was like, "Yeah, I want to, but I'm actually at a restaurant with my wife and kids." And after that, he donated $5 out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I swear that.
That's so good.
Though he does owe you
I
one.
wonder if he like does lie to his wife. He's like, "No, I'm working, honey."
Is he
I
not?
gotta
Though?
go.
Is he not though? Is this
I
not
mean,
his work?
It is his work. He needs the feedback. Fuck.
This is in his job description.
That's so
Watching
good.
watching Tabota gaming while taking his kids on a bike. His kid gets hit by a car.
Imagine
His kid gets hit
that
by a
he's
car,
just-
he sues Toyota.
Imagine that he's just like riding bike with his kids, and he's just with his phone watching my live stream.
Hugo, the thing with Hugo, he's not a game director. He's just a person.
I've said it. Pew, stop stealing my comment. Which is
You're
that
not
Hugo is just
saying it. Shut up.
Which is just that Hugo's a regular ass dude who also happens to be the game designer of Eternal.
Yeah.
Game director, excuse me.
No, I mean, I think
Yeah.
it might have been you, Will, who said that, like, he sounds like just your friend who's so excited about this game that he found.
He sounds like he doesn't sound like the director of the game. He sounds like just some guy who's the game's biggest fan.
Some Warhammer 40k looking ass.
on top of like Hugo and Marty just being like really transparent, really open with the community. Man, you gotta fucking love like it is an entirety, just like constantly be producing really good stuff and working really hard throughout basically all this bullshit to give us Doom Eternal as it is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
absolutely wacky the amount of dedication that the team as a whole has for the game, and I
Yeah.
I cannot be
especially
more
since-
glad to
especially
love
since-
such a good game, such a good
Especially
studio.
especially since the game is so shit and we're all so bad at it. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Especially
Of
since the
course.
game is so
Yeah,
bad.
everyone in his call is
Definitely.
absolutely horrible.
Absolute
Really,
garbage, and we
really
suck dick.
We totally don't have like a collective 7,000 hours in this fucking call
Yeah,
alone.
Yeah.
definitely.
No,
not.
no.
I
Alright,
think we have
so-
more than 7,000 hours in this call. It does.
So
I mean, I
the,
only had
More.
250.
the next subject rhymes with the last subject. So Hugo Martin, and the next one is Poo Poo Farting.
His evil twin.
His-
Or his
He is
evil
you
twin
in
and
their
or alter
world.
ego.
So we're
Poopo
gonna,
Barton is Hugo Martin, except he doesn't care about anybody at all. So
Alright.
He's still like Zoom though.
he actually hates the entire Doom community, and everything he does is a massive rib against them to destroy their love of the game.
yeah.
He is you
Yeah.
in their world.
Not a game designer, but the cringe.
So what are we gonna say about Poo Poo Farting?
He's the Dark Lord.
Yeah, he's the Dark Lord.
He's the Dark Lord.
Period.
He's you, but in their world.
He, him,
Yeah.
you in their world.
Talking about the Dark Lord, didn't the father say he's not a leader but a warrior of the Dark Realm? No, wait. He said he's not a king but a warrior of the Dark Realm.
Yes,
So it's
yes,
like,
that's what I said.
Then who's the king?
Not a warrior,
King
but
Novik.
a king of
King
him,
Novik.
you.
King Novik
But
is the
he,
next
him,
villain.
in you.
He in you in him world. Father, are you okay?
World?
Stroke.
In world, him, you?
But guys, listen. Here's my theory, right? The father, once we get to fight him, he's not gonna be a very difficult boss fight because in his name it's father. So he probably only takes like one chainsaw charge.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
So this actually dovetails it perfectly into what I said and suggested as a topic, which is my new understanding of the lore, and
Oh, we
there
skipped
might
over
not
that
be
one.
plot. Well, yeah, there might not be plot holes? Question mark.
Yeah.
So apparently something I missed. So my biggest complaint about the plot hole was that it didn't make any sense how the Dark Lord's life sphere excuse me, got to the Ingmor's sanctum, because I was operating under the understanding that Vega was still the father. It's just that this entity called the Father was created by the Dark Lord. This is not the case. Apparently, when Vega asked, "Am I the Father, Dr. Hayden?" And when he in the hold is like, "I seem to be the Father," he's actually wrong. He is this entity who assumed the role of the Father after the Makers betrayed Davoth. So the Father is a separate entity. Hugo confirmed this in the last stream. The Father is actually another god entity that is more powerful than everything that's in this game.
Oh, what the fuck?
And so the Father still did put the Dark Lord's life sphere in the Ingmor's sanctum. That still is a thing that happened. It's just that Vega is not the actual Father.
Then what is he?
He's
The
gay.
imposter?
He assumed the role of the Father. He is the AI created by Davoth to rule the Makers and guide them in finding immortality.
Ah, yes.
Also, I apologize, I skipped ahead a few topics.
So in actuality, there might not actually be plot holes, you see. Because Davoth's plan was to create, as the fucking life sphere, to create the Doomslayer so he would destroy the Makers. And the only way he could get the Doomslayer to do that was if he made the deal with them to create Argent Energy so that they would try to stop the Doomslayer from destroying Hell, and then the Doomslayer would destroy the Makers.
I was pretending to do a snoring sound effect while you were doing that, but I accidentally hurt my own nose.
You're an idiot.
I know.
So next subject then, I guess.
Yeah, so there might not so actually the story might be fine. There might not actually be plot holes. It's just so poorly told we got confused.
No,
No,
I was sent.
Hugo Martin, please fix.
Okay, so Tyler McVicker, he sent me like the private interview he had with Hugo Martin, and Hugo Martin, you know the plot hole where the Night Sentinels show up in Imora?
Yes.
Hugo Martin doesn't even know what to do there himself.
Okay, that's fair.
He doesn't even. He was like, okay, we don't. There's not actually like an explanation for that yet.
Like I said on the last podcast, and I said in my review, and I've said 1,000 times, there should have been another DLC in between everything that happened in DLC 2 and DLC 1.
But there's gonna be a comic though.
Oh, class? That's fine.
There's gonna be a comic not between DLC 1 and 2, but between Doom 2016 and Eternal, which I prefer.
Eternal. Yeah.
Which I
Yeah.
do prefer.
Because we still don't know how the fuck he got.
How
the
did he lose his weapons?
Yeah, but that's what we're gonna find out, because Hugo Martin was like, okay, the Doomslayer did do stuff, and it wasn't like he didn't just stumble upon a giant ship. That's actually stuff he used in the past. That's what he said. Like, it's not that he just found these things randomly, you know.
You know the way we have a year 1 pass for Doom Eternal?
No, don't even get me started on that shit. We're not getting a year 2 pass. That's just the
What if we
way.
got a year 2 pass?
Name me one game that had a year 1 pass that got a second year 2 pass. Name me one fucking game.
Neo 1.
No, that doesn't exist.
Okay.
So, yeah, just
No,
doesn't.
that doesn't exist.
No, doesn't exist. There are no games with a year 2 pass, and my opinion is not.
But only-
It's fact. Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
Neo 2 is just a game that skipped the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right. So, Scribble.io is the next subject.
Oh yeah,
It's a really nice game.
we should totally play that on stream.
Why?
I feel like that'd be a terrible idea, but it's also a good one.
I remember when I was like at 300 subs, I used to play Scribble.io with people in my VC, and now my VC is more dead, and I'm already at like 20k, which is funny to me.
I mean, you're in a VC right now. We could totally just start playing Scribble.io and let it run for like 10 minutes.
Let's do it.
No,
I'd
But
want.
I'm playing Doom 2016, leave me alone.
I don't like Scribble.io.
Okay, then my friend Oh, Among Us. My friend recommended a board game which is drawing with Among Us.
Among Us with drawings.
Yeah. It's like the imposter gets told to draw food, but then the crewmates essentially they get told to draw a specific item, and the goal is to figure out who's the imposter of the drawers and who's not. It sounds. The thing is, right? I realized something. Drawing is dumb and it's funny and it makes me giggle. So I've started to enjoy it a lot more.
The thing I don't like about Scribble.io is that it's a lot of waiting around for other people to finish their stuff, which is something that I don't like.
Yeah,
So that's why I kind of dislike Scribble. It's a fun game and all. It's a good concept, really well executed. I'd say even perfectly executed, but not my thing really.
Better than Doom Eternal.
Everything's better than Doom Eternal. There's a lot of games we could get around to playing, especially in like community perspectives and stuff.
Among Us, that's the next subject. We had Among Us with drawings, and now Among Us.
Now, Among Us in general. So, where do you guys prefer to make your kills as imposters?
Electrical.
Based.
Yeah.
Emergency room table.
Oh, you already know security, my guy.
Security.
Oh yeah, security is amazing.
The Virgin Electrical versus the Chad security killer. Lol,
No,
he was on
I
camera.
used to always just wait for people to get to cams. Like I was walking around and I saw the cam, like the lights were beeping, you know. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
now we're heading to electrical, and we're gonna kill this guy, and then we're gonna just vent because there's like a vent like in the same room, so you can just easily escape. It's amazing.
I'm the best imposter around.
I have the issue that I can't play Among Us with my friends anymore because I've won like a handful of games where I was so like borderline like sociopathically deceptive against them that they're just like, I'm never trusting you again.
We should record an Among Us video after this, just the 6 of us
Yeah,
playing Among Us.
Yeah, let's
I need to
Oh.
reinstall Among Us in
let's
that
just get
case.
a session of like 10 people in here, play for like an hour, and then upload it all.
Okay, you see, the problem with this is the problem with this is the last time I played Among Us with people from this server, I got so angry that I rage quit and I said I would never do it again.
Oh my god!
Because we were playing and it came down to 3 of us, and I was like, it has to be this guy. It can't be this other dude because he was with me the entire time and he could have killed me the entire time and he never did. And then that other guy voted for me and we lost because the killer lasted to the next round and killed one of us and won. It's like, wow, I guess I'll never fucking play this bullshit again.
Remember
You guys
that
are
night?
dumb.
Remember that night I came into the VC saying I broke my monitor after playing Among Us?
Was
Yes,
that-
I do.
I got so fucking mad. I was seeing red. I was more mad after that game of Among Us than I had playing Doom Eternal at any point. I was so angry. It was brilliant.
Wait a second. Will gets mad at video game?
No.
Question mark? Never happened.
The imposter just refuses to function.
The imposter refuses to
It
function.
actually
They
happened to
do.
me.
Look. All I'm saying is, the imposter is a bullshit cheating asshole. You can't tell me otherwise.
Based.
I actually don't see red, but it's very common for me to just be standing somewhere.
Are you
and
colorblind?
No, but like there's this thing that happens to me from time to time. I get really fucking dizzy, and then just my sight, it starts changing to purple, so I just see everything in purple. The contrast gets like really high to the point where I cannot even see my own phone screen anymore, and it's just fucked. When that happens, when I'm standing in a bus, it happens for like solid 15 minutes until it goes away.
Bro, you might have like a neurological disorder, man. I'd get that checked.
Yeah,
Get like a CT scan or something.
yeah, I'm planning on that, but like, what the fuck, man?
Just say, is this brain cancer? Unironically, I hope not.
No,
I had
it's
a
not
friend who
common
didn't
enough.
know he was. I had a friend who didn't know that he was like severely like colorblind for like years of his life. It just never came up.
Oh
And I
no,
was like,
I checked. It's not. I'm not colorblind.
oh yeah,
luckily
no,
enough.
no. I just thought of the idea of you being unable to see red.
Oh no, I can see red.
Oh, cool. What color is it?
Red.
Yeah.
I think under the mail has a red profile picture, right?
Yeah, man. It
Yeah,
looks red
man.
to me.
Yeah. Sure.
Dude,
sure.
that's the worst part. We could all have like massively different interpretations of color, but we're just like, yeah, that works.
Yeah, pretty much.
I still love this bit, and I've said it a lot of times. It's like the brain, upon seeing and studying the brain, was like, "That's me.
Yes.
I control everything."
All right.
I'm-
Next subject is mechanical keyboards.
Oh, this is perfect. 'Cause I'm about to write my description for my video.
Well,
so
I can't say much about that because I don't have one. So
Who owns a mechanical keyboard?
Everyone quiet. Zaz type.
I do.
I
I
have
do.
2 keyboards on my desk. I have a membrane one and a mechanical one, and I use the membrane one because it's quiet.
Understandably, yeah.
You freak. Why do you have 2 keyboards?
It's
Just
fine.
break the other one, you fucking idiot.
What?
Also, I keep like pressing the wrong buttons when using my mechanical.
Yeah.
Really? Dude, I found my fingers were getting really sore within the first month of using my mechanical keyboard, but now they're like jacked.
Hell yeah.
Swole fingers.
We're at
Exactly.
52 minutes now.
We're at 52 minutes?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Flew
Jesus,
quick.
I feel like we actually held a cohesive conversation at some of these points.
Yeah, I think
I know.
This is-
Cringe.
A
I feel bad though
conversation.
because Toyota's been so quiet.
We have 2 more shitty subjects to go over. They're both pretty
Toyota
much...
muted himself.
Oh god, it's both of them are pretty much shitpost subjects.
One was penis, wasn't it?
No, it was like one subject was literally both Fortnite and penis.
Okay, yeah. Chun-Li's ass though, bro. Let me get something out here on the field.
Yeah.
Fortnite
I would-
was good.
I would tongue punch that fart box, brother. You know what I mean?
Loot box.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Loot box.
You tongue punch that loot box. Got it.
Loot box stream when?
Loot block.
Hey guys, I just got Fortnite. I bought 200 loot boxes. I don't play this game, but I'm opening them all. Let's go.
What are you talking about? There's no loot boxes in Fortnite?
The other one was Call of Duty montages. We can also talk about that for a second.
Yeah, Toyota.
Oh
What do you
yeah,
have
I
to
was saying
say
that.
about that?
Actually, wait, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I was saying that Toyota should make all of his intros to his videos like the old montage parody intros, with like that song that's like "My hope will never die," and just like him meat hooking with all the meat, like all the hit markers showing up on screen as he gets bonked or something.
So it's just an MLG intro.
Yeah. Here's an MLG intro. when he's
Air
back.
Horns and
Zazmer.
Mountain Dew.
He's playing Zazmer and he just gets fucking bonked when he and the song plays.
yeah.
That would be funny. Alright, I guess that's it then. There's nothing else to be
Alright.
done.
I'd just
saying,
like to say welcome to the Xbox family.
Alright, yeah.
That's such an awful place to leave off. I was gonna plug Zazmer again, but fuck it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fuck off.
But